Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a long time, we have not interacted. So this particular video, I'm doing it after a long time. Yesterday I had put some status regarding if you have anything fun questions or interesting stuff to ask me, you can just DM me. So I've got so many questions. Out of that, I'm selecting only very few which I really want to answer in this particular video, and we'll be discussing all that. Let's get started with the first question. First question is asked by my sister Akanksha. Tell me something about myself. You are one of the very incredibly understanding person ever in my life. So right from my childhood till now, whatever has happened and whatever I'm going through, or anything for that matter of fact, you can just imagine a smallest of small thing, like even choosing the dress where I'm going to, wear it for any events like farewell or any gathering or any sort of event, any kind of suggestions ever in my life. By my tone, by the way I speak and my intonations, she really understands me quite faster. And there are so many things which I share. There are so many secrets of mine which she has kept, and there are so many secrets of her as well, which I know. We share a very good connectivity and a very strong bond, and there's not even a single thing in my life which I have not shared to my sister. Every day I call to her and I update about my life and whatever is happening here and there. She's the one who actually understands me, and I really love her. Second question is asked by my school friend Kritika. My memory with you in KGs. I was in LKG when I joined Basveshwar International Public School. One I had seen you. I don't know, like most of the people forget their KGs and their childhood memories and all that stuff. But in my case, everything is quite fresh here. According to what I remember about Kritika, she was kind of very bold enough right from the UKGs itself, fancy dress competition. I think she had worn a traditional outfit wherein she was representing our Indian culture. She had this much hairs back then also, and still she possesses almost this much hairs, and she was an incredible friend back then also. And I still remember on the induction program in Basveshwar Engineering College, that was the first time when I had actually seen her. She was doing hosting with one of my friends, Anup. And then I was like, I've seen this girl somewhere, and I was thinking that way, and then suddenly I remembered, like, yeah, she is Kritika. Yeah, this is what I remember about her. And this question is asked by my friend from construction technology department, and her name is Amrita. She has asked, are you multi-talented? Because you study well, you're a dancer, singer, YouTuber. First of all, I would like to thank you a lot, Amrita, because of your appreciation. This is what makes me happier. Me singing is that, just whenever I close eyes, whenever I really feel motivated whenever I sing. So singing is what I really love. And dancing, trust me, any bad mood, it really refreshes my mind, and I just go back to very fresh mode. And whenever I dance, like, there's immense sort of happiness which I cannot even explain whenever I dance. So into studies, obviously any sort of activity whichever I do, it doesn't affect my study. As usual, I'll be studying. Basic mantra for studies is that, like, I regularly make notes, I constantly study regularly, and I just regularly attend the classes. That is the main thing. Yeah, I kind of do multitasking, but I cannot say that I'm multi-talented. But the only thing I feel that I'm bad at is sports, which eventually I'll figure out, and I'll just have something to play also. This question is asked by one of my seniors. I just don't want to take his name, let's keep it anonymous. He has asked, what is love? Love ಮಾಡೋದು ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ಇರುತ್ತಾ? ಬ್ರೋ, ನಿಜ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಲವ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾತಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಲೈಕ್ ನನಗೂ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೀರಿಯನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ, ವಿಚ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸೀನ್ ಇಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಹೂ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಬೀನ್ ಅರೌಂಡ್ ಮೀ. ಅವ್ರು ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಲವ್ ಇಸ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ಕಂಡೀಷನಲ್. In whatever decisions you make, or in whatever things you are planning to do in your life, you put that person first, and you prioritize yourself the next. For me, this is what love is, what I've seen it from people. But frankly speaking, I don't have much experience in this. But ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಲವ್ ಆ ಥರ ಏನಿರಲ್ಲ. Love just happens. ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇದ್ದಾಗ, ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇರಲಾರ್ದಾಗ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಲವ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. Love just happens, it can happen at any point of time. And there's a thing called as love at first sight, which I think everybody have face that at some point of their lifetime. One of my juniors, Bhima Reddy, has asked this question: if you become Prime Minister, what would you change? If I would become the Prime Minister of the country, I would enhance the healthcare access, I would empower the education system, and I would also focus on the sustainable inclusivity of people in the country. One of my students from Excellent School has asked this question, Srishti. The question that she has asked is, Sir, what is the most best experience in your life? This story, actually in my previous video, if you have seen, I said that I'll tell something interesting in my life which happened after my engineering days, which I'll be sharing it right now. And Srishti, this is the best thing which happened in 2022, probably I would say. It was like in the month of September, where I was just searching for what I have to do after my completion of my graduation. Like I'd already got placed in Infosys, but my joining was actually delayed. So I was like thinking for 4 to 5 months, what will I do and all that. So I thought of, I had this keen passion for teaching. So I just went to a school called as Excellent English Medium School in Bijapur, just to give the interview and all that stuff. And I really wanted to teach children. So when I just gave the interview, I was like, okay, if I get selected, I'll work here and I'll just have a good experience and all that stuff. But after joining Excellent School, I realized that that was one of the best decisions which I took in 2022. I was really happy. I think when the children say, "Sir, we have understood the concepts," and the way we explain and the way students receive that is what is worth remembering. And also, like as a teacher, I always believe in overall development of students in terms of their academics, their personal growth, in terms of sports, in terms of their mental health, as well as their overall development of that student. So in that aspect, if I consider, I used to tell a lot of moral stories, and I used to motivate my children to become something better in their life, and I always did that. And I worked there for 5 months, and it was really a great experience. 9th standard and 10th standard physics and mathematics teacher. So still students call me for any suggestions or any kind of. I had a very good time there, and while I was leaving, I was really emotional. Even students cried, and they had really bought cake, and they had gifted me a lot of stuff. They wrote some beautiful poems. They wrote some beautiful shairis. I was supposed to join BMS College of Engineering for my masters. I worked in Excellent School till the last date. 10th of February I worked there, and 12th was my joining in BMS College of Engineering. I had a very good, wonderful experience, with my colleagues who were so elder. There were a lot of things to learn from them. There was a lot of inputs which I got from them, and I really would like to thank the headmaster of that school for giving me this opportunity, and I had a great time there. This is what I can say. This also name, I would like to keep it anonymous. What is the best revenge? Taking revenge is a different thing, but first of all, I would like to tell you one thing. Karma is a very good, fascinating thing here. So whatever goes around comes around. So if you will witness that, and you need not keep on keeping the grudges or revengeful nature and all that. Just leave that go. Focus on your life, focus on your personal growth and overall development of yourself. Don't focus on some negative stuff which had happened in your life. Just stay chill and just move on with your life. Life is so beautiful, you cannot keep that negative thing of feeling of taking revenge on somebody who really don't even deserve to have that attention from you. Just chill and just stay away from negativity. That's what. Question is asked from one of my Kashmiri friends. He was there in Basveshwar Engineering College. His name is Faizan Nasir. He asked, how was your experience of being a batchmate of a Kashmiri student? How was my first impression on you? Yes, Faizan was a very good student. He was very humble enough. We were under the same guide doing our projects. So we had a lot of interaction, and he was very kind enough and very studious as well. So calm, composed, and very sincere guy he was. So the first impression of him when I had seen, I thought he's Punjabi by looking at the beard and all that, macho kind of stuff. Later I realized that he was Kashmiri, and he was really sweet enough. This question is asked by my cousin Amrutaka. She has asked, come on, tell me, who is a GF? I've never had girlfriend in my life. Girls were really good friends of mine, but I never had girlfriends in my life. but hopefully, you know, they say at right time right person enters in your life and makes your life really beautiful. I really hope so. I get one soon. Yes, my MTech friend Vishwas has asked me this question. ಯಾವಾಗ ನಿನ್ನ ಮದುವೆ ಬೇಗ ಮದುವೆ ಊಟ ಹಾಕ್ಸು ಭೈ ಒಂದು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. I'm really waiting for that moment, you know, when Parrot really comes from sky, and talking parrot, it really comes and tells some fairy tales of magical parrot. It really announces everybody about like my marriage is gonna happen, and hopefully you'll be the first person to have my marriage feast. Yeah. This question is asked by one of my junior friends. The question is, have you ever had a time where you felt completely out of control? Everybody will have such type of moments in their life where they feel actually completely out of control. I felt completely out of control when I was, you know, giving my SEM examination very recently in June 2023, where I was giving my first SEM MTech final exams, SEM exams. You know, those hard work, sleepless nights, continuous studies, you know, studying them, referring to previous year question papers, continuously working my ass off for really 19 days. Finally, I had a very good result. I'm happy with 8.25 SGPA in the first SEM. Hopefully second SEM goes much better. Yeah. Many times you feel out of control, not only in this, like you really feel yappa ina eshtaite, how long will it go, why it is happening only to me. Like you'll have a lot of this frustration kind of moments and many kind of such things in your life, but it's fine. You'll go through that, you'll learn many things. And yeah, this question is asked by my junior again. His name is Sai Gadgi. After civil, which is the best place to go for GATE and GRE coaching in state, like in Karnataka, or any city you refer? According to my knowledge, if you want to have proper GATE coaching, I would suggest you to go for ACE Academy in Hyderabad. It's probably the best coaching center for getting the GATE education. Apart from that, if you ask me about GRE, I would like to suggest you Time. You know, Time is one of the very best institutes in the country which provides GRE coaching, and also Jambu Ray is also one of the good institutes. Yes, this question is asked by, again, I don't want to mention their name. What is your regret in your life? Would you like to mention something about it? Regret in my life, I don't have anything as such, but yeah, the only regret which I have in my life right now is probably during my school days, where I was supposed to play a lot of sports, where I was supposed to play a lot of games and all that stuff. I didn't play too much games, nor I have any such type of favorite sports which I really wanted to play. I didn't play that. That's the only regret I have. But sooner or later, now I've realized the importance of playing sports, games, and all stuff, which is really important for your overall development, not only academics. There are so many things in your life which you really have to focus upon. But yeah, you'll realize at some point of time where you'll come to know what you have to do in your life, and I've realized that now. This question is asked by one of my YouTube subscriber. How do you take criticism? First of all, criticism is a great thing. When people criticize you for certain things which really you need to improve upon, like if it is a constructive criticism, definitely I'll take it in a positive way. But if it is kind of demeaning or kind of demotivating stuff, I just ignore that. Because ultimately, comments which are coming, that is negative comments or negative hate which is being put on, so it's a good thing if really people want you to improve. So if it is a constructive criticism, welcome. If it is destructive, get lost. One more subscriber has asked this question. Does people opinion, like लोग क्या सोचेंगे, लोग क्या कहेंगे, does it really matter? My dear friend, लोग क्या कहेंगे, लोग क्या सोचेंगे, everything, like, you know, it's a preconceived notion in your mind that yeah, you have to, you know, sort of like really match the people's standards, what they have impressions about you and all that. Ultimately, I would like to tell you one thing: what you feel about yourself, and it doesn't really matter what people think about you. If you are really happy in what you are doing, it might be anything, like your career growth or anything related to your personal life or anything like that. If you're happy and if you have contentment in your life, judgment should not affect you. Ultimately, you should do good for yourself. and if you are happy, then that's the main thing. Like obviously people will speak for 1 day, 2 day. If you are ultimately happy in your life, and if you are very successful in your life, nobody even cares. Yes, this is one more question which is being asked by one of my closest friends, but I don't want to disclose the name. What to do when someone close to you gives you a silent treatment? Silent treatment. Uh, According to what I know, according to what I've seen, silent treatment is something like it is an emotional abuse. So that person is actually emotionally abusing you. They know that if they give you silent treatment, it will mentally destroy you, and I really want you to stay strong. Please ignore that person and stay away from that person. Now, my friend Nohan from Construction Technology Department has asked this question. What about your love life? Do you have any girlfriend or crush? If yes, tell about her without mentioning her. Though I don't have any girlfriend as of now, but I'm great. My life is great. As of now, for me, girlfriend is my books and career is my life. Everything is fine, and yeah, ultimately, right now, studies, getting a good career, having a very settled, secure life is what I'm dreaming for, and that is right now what I'm focusing upon. Hopefully, right time, right person, right entry, and my life will be great. I'll try to answer this question. I'll tell you 3 ideal qualities which I look for in a girl when it comes to having a life partner. She should be, first of all, very much self-focused, self-centric, and very confident girl. She should be so confident enough that she should really motivate me in every aspect of life. And also, she should treat my parents as her own parents. These are the 3 qualities I really admire in a girl. If any girl like that comes in my life, I'll treat her as my queen and my princess, and she'll be all in my life. She'll take over everything in my life, and hopefully after some 4 to 5 years, my future wife also will be watching this. So yes, it's for you. Thank you so much for watching the video. See you in the next video. Till then, take care. Please do like, comment, share, and subscribe.